going live because I haven't done so in quite some time, and everyone is at Gen Con, and I am not at Gen Con. I thought some of you are maybe also not at Gen Con, so I just wanted to hang out. I was just gonna. I have nothing to show or nothing to like present particularly, but I just want to hang out. I haven't done my makeup in a long time, so I'm just gonna hang out and do some makeup and talk about board games and fun things. And if you are at Gen Con, let me know what you're seeing. Hi, Anthony, how are you doing? Hi, Ludicon Montreal. Ludicon Montreal was really awesome last year. I can't wait to go again this year. I'll give you a little wave. Hi, Randy. It's so nice to see people pop in. I was just saying that a lot of my friends are at a big board game convention this weekend, and I am not. So it is Saturday, and I just wanted to hang out with people and see what was up. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. Let me know what you've been doing for fun lately. Let me know if you've been playing any fun games. I really was gonna just start doing my makeup and didn't think that anyone was gonna pop in here, but there are people. I do have this one fun thing right beside me that I got the Final Fantasy Cloud Magic the Gathering deck, so I'm super excited about that. And I'm super excited to see y'all here. How you been doing, Randy? I don't know if you're still on watching, but you know, I love seeing your stories and what's going on with your life, and there's always something, and I love your hot baths. I love hot baths too. So yeah, how are you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna start by getting my hair brushed. Tell me, friends, tell me what you've been up to lately. I have been not playing as many games as I would like. My friends are all away for summer. Summer in Montreal is quite short, so everyone kind of just like goes on trips and enjoys the sun and does things with family. So not as many game nights. Game nights come into effect in the fall. But I did play a bunch of Code Names last weekend with my brother. My brother came to visit Digital Culture. Are you not at Gen Con? I'm just talking about how I'm not at Gen Con and I'm just here waking up on this fine Saturday morning and just wanted to hang out with people. Randy says, my kid just let me sleep in so damn late, so now I'm laying on the couch with a coffee. That's sweet of him, letting his mama get some rest. He's such a little cutie. I think he had a birthday recently, and you got him a Sonic cake, eh? That looked super, super cool. So yeah, I'm just enjoying my closet door is much closer to me than I thought, and the other one fell off the other day, so I can't really do anything about it at the moment. Hi, Killer Carpe Diem. Killer Carpe Diem. We need to go play frisbee golf because I have not spent enough time outside this summer, and I absolutely need to do that. Hi, Jeremy. I was just telling everyone that all my friends are at Gen Con, and I am not, so I'm just here hanging out, wanting to know what's up with people, what you've been playing lately, what you've been doing with the summer. Randy says, made him a Sonic cake and got him a Switch too. Spoiled 12-year-old. Well, that's amazing. That is an incredible birthday. Like, I want my birthdays to be like that again. Like, screw all this, like, weird adult stuff. Like, I want a Switch and a Sonic cake. And, like, actually for me, it'd probably be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cake, as we know. But yeah, sounds like an epic birthday for a 12-year-old. Do you play with him? Do you have two controllers? Do you play, or does he just go at it himself? Hi everyone who's popping in. Jeremy says, hey Mish, hope you're having a good day so far. I'm having a great day. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I want to be on the lake. I almost thought about going back home and just like finding someone to take me out on the lake because I just want to be on the water. I am over not being on the water during the summer. Randy says I have my own Switch. That's the way to do it. You each have your own. I recently got a Steam Deck, so I have been just like obsessed. Like when it's really hot out, I just turn my AC on and sit in my bed and play on my Steam Deck. I am playing the Final Fantasy remake, Final Fantasy VII. I played Final Fantasy VII on PC when I was young, one-handed, with the numpad, so lots of strong memories there. Hi, Chris. Are you at work? Are you just peeking in here for a minute? Randy says I did play Mario Kart World with him. I haven't played Mario Kart in so long, and like I feel so kind of old sometimes because whenever people ask to play Mario Kart, I'm like, well, I can beat you on the Super Nintendo, but anything after that, I'm like probably gonna look like I have no idea what I'm doing. Jeremy says, great day for the country and water for sure. Yeah, I need more friends with boats. Like, hey, if you have a boat and you're not too far away from me, hit me up. Because I need more friends with boats in my life. I mean, I'll settle for paddle boards too. I just don't have them in the city. I guess I could go in Verdun, but it's not something I've been doing. So I'm gonna continue with this. Hi, Punto Geek. I haven't spoken to you in so long. How are you doing, Andrew? Hey, Andrew. What are you up to this weekend? I'm just trying to figure out what everyone's doing. Just taking my Saturday nice and slow. trying to get a few things done and maybe have a Sunday fun day tomorrow. Randy says, I'm so awful, it's hard, and Mario Kart World is so damn tricky. So, like, is Mario Kart World, like, you're, like, going through, like, is it, like, a, like, different, like, it's not as much a race, but it's, like, a race inside of a world? How does that work? Hi, Daniel, Marco. Oh, Krishna. Hello. Krishna, I saw your dancing videos the other day. Those looked amazing. I really should start showing up for some of those dance lessons because it looks like you're doing it fabulously and I want to learn how to dance better. So sounds like something I should do. Now that I'm here, I've never actually just like done my makeup on a camera live because it's not really what I do. And so it's kind of awkward. But I'm happy that you're all here. I'm going to give you some waves. Yeah. Okay, so I haven't done anything super flamboyant on my face in quite some time. And I would like to. I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't know what's about to happen on my face, but I'm going to do something. Krishna says, lol, sure, you should. I definitely should. I really should. I would love to just be better at dancing and I do more physical activity in general. So this is one of my favorite palettes. It's by Pinky Rose. I'm not like, I don't have a lot of makeup and I'm a bit selective because I know I don't go through it fast enough for it to not like dry up and just like be expensive for nothing. I would like to get some of those chromatic eyeshadows. I don't have those. But this one is one of my favorites. I was, you know, in the punk scene for a bit and like I still kind of am sometimes, but I also just like love neons and I love being kind of out there. So this is one of my faves. I'm going to show you in a second. It's kind of open world. It's weird. And when you go from one race to the next, you drive. So as you're driving, it just starts a 3, 2, 1 countdown. I was so confused. That does sound wild. Open world Mario Kart. It's like, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of Mario Kart. So this is the palette. It's Bright Lights by Pinky Rose. It just has a lot of fun colors. So I have this one for when I'm being funky, and I'm have another one for like when it's more. This was actually given to me from a friend. This is a Hip Dot. I don't know what it's called. I thought they had names, but I don't know what they're called. And this one just has kind of like natural kind of palette with some pops of color, which I like because I like to have a little color in there. Andrew says, dang, I'm up north and my connection cut. Ooh, where up north are you? Are you doing your like annual Blueberry Lake situation with the hot tub? Randy says, kind of in the punk scene. You and I were up to no good for a while. Yeah, we were a little bit. That was a thing that happened. I actually had a really amazing, I don't go to as many shows anymore. I know you still go to quite a few. Il Scarlet came last fall and I hadn't seen like Shannon and Davey and the guys from Il Scarlet in so long, and it was just like one of those out till 4 a.m, like old time situation. Everything under the sun went down. So it was super fun. And it brings back memories of what I was doing with my 20s, that's for sure. So yeah, not sure what we're doing here. I'm like nervous giggles. I love that. I missed them when they were here. I really wanted to go to All Your Friends Fest that was like a month ago now or something, a couple weeks ago. That sounded so cool. There was a lot of fun bands. Who are you listening to these days? I've been not listening to as much. I'm more on the pop punk side than I think you're a little bit heavier than I am with a lot of what you listen to. But yeah, anybody cool and new that you've been listening to lately? All Red, how have you been? Just for those of you who are into the board game content, I posted a throwback to on my YouTube just a few minutes ago of me unboxing Rum and Bones like 3 years ago. I had COVID and all that. So I did it in bed, and I just brought back memories of, well, first of all, I've been doing videos in bed because it's my only room with air conditioning right now, so I've just been filming in there again, so it's kind of like reminiscent of that. And I also, because I had COVID, you know, everyone's at Gen Con right now, and last time I had COVID, I was actually from Gen Con, so I'm hoping my friends all make it out without the con cred, but I guess we'll see. Have you been playing anything fun lately, friends? Any board games? I saw the second edition, not edition, but the second chapter of the Lord of the Rings trick-taking game was announced at Gen Con, I believe, so I think that's available as of January. Super excited about that. Randy says, I've been listening to a lot of Alkaline Trio, as always. Beartooth, Youngblood, A Day to Remember have been on repeat lately. Yeah, so stuff a little bit heavier than what I'm usually listening to. My heavier stuff is, I'm more like the I Prevail girly. Love that stuff. You are so consistent with your love for the tunes. I'm just a bit all over the place with everything. Oh gosh, what have I done? This is why I am not doing this right on camera, because I have no idea. When I show my makeup when it's all done in my pictures, sometimes it's like cute, but I don't put on that much makeup and I don't do it well, and like the camera masks all the real fudgeries I'm actually doing, so that's why I don't unveil the actual process, because I am a rookie. Alred said, I just played the Lord of the Games. I think that's a say Lord of the Rings trick-taking game. Loved it. Yes, there we go. There's the edit. Yeah, it's so good. I'm not finished because I'm playing with a friend who doesn't live here, so we play when we see each other. I had bought it for him for his birthday, but we are almost done, and it's so fun. I love it so much, and I didn't even know like you could play without the storyline after, so I'm really excited to try the game after having completed it as well. So hopefully we'll get to be able to do that soon so that we can then play the new edition. I don't know what is beside my feet. This shouldn't be here. Oh my gosh, give me 1 second. Ugh. Yes. So I don't know if you saw the box for the new Lord of the Rings trick-taking game. What is the second one called? The Two Towers. It is on point. Like, I highly suggest going to look it up because it is amazing. Randy Bright says, I'm all over the place too, but lately on the heavier side of things. Good for working out. Yeah, I saw you've like begun your fitness journey. I had started mine last year and fell off the bandwagon, so I need to get back on the bandwagon. So definitely I understand the workout music. I like working out at home, but my apartment's been 36 degrees, so it's been pretty difficult to do that. So I should sign back up to the gym or do things outside, but I can't make excuses. I just need to get back to it. Hi everyone. Hi Brian. I haven't seen you in quite some time. What are you up to? We were just talking about the Lord of the Rings trick-taking game and how everyone is at Gen Con, and I am not at Gen Con, so I'm attempting to just like wake up with y'all, hang out on this live, and just, oh gosh, not show you how I'm actually putting on my makeup because I'd get run off the internet. Actually, it would probably be really good for my algorithm because everyone would comment on how bad I am at doing my makeup, and everyone loves to send, stuff like that, and then it boost your viewership. So maybe I should do something horribly outrageous for the attention. Randy says, I work out at home too, but I have the AC right by my workout spot. Yeah, that's pretty fabulous. That definitely helps. I know some people love, okay, so I can't say I don't like the gym. I don't like some gyms, and I don't think I like the one near me. I like one that is too far for me to commit to. And I feel like they have their own vibes and attitudes, and they're just like, you have to find one that fits for you almost. Not that it should be like that. Maybe other people are just go in, out, do what you have to do, and be done with it. I didn't realize that I was attached to my Bluetooth speaker, so I don't know if the sound just changed. I'm sorry if anything was wonky. Brian said, just getting the day rolling and saw you on, so hi friend. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just getting my day rolling and thought I would hang out while I do it. I just posted, I was mentioning a video on YouTube of a video I made about 3 years ago now, so that's up if ever you are bored this weekend. It's pretty long though. It's one of my longer ones because it was a live that I'm sharing. Brandy says, hey, I use my fingers to put on eyeshadow. Haha, yeah, like that was my like base to put my eyeshadow so it doesn't fall. But I use my finger a lot too. I do have some brushes that one of my followers actually got me. Not this pink one, but this set of like yellow neon brushes. I have a whole set of them now because I thought they were a fun color and they bought them for me. So game changer, but I still employ the finger tactic quite a lot. Hi, Play with Mark. What have you been playing lately? Let me know in the comments so I can have more to talk about. This is just like my lipstick that I wear that is like infused balm. It's barely a color. It just makes me feel like my lips are not translucent because I feel like, I don't know, I don't have much lip going on a lot of the time, so it just helps them look like they actually exist. Blue-eyed guy. Hey there, blue-eyed guy. What have you been up to lately? Are you a board gamer? Phil. Hi, Phil. I haven't seen you in a long time. Was at the cottage for the double birthday 2 weeks ago now, and I didn't see you there. How have you been? Ryan, aren't you at Gen Con? Aren't you supposed to be at Gen Con? Also, Ryan, I'm thinking about doing a road trip across the states at some point. I'm not at Gen Con. I am holding down the fort because all of my coworkers are there. So I'm the only one in like my kind of department who is not. So I was holding down the fort, which was good because someone needed to be at a computer this week. But Ryan, you are at Gen Con. Hi, the Meeple Rouge. How are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? Yes, I'm trying to maybe do a road trip across the states. So hit me up with where you live again because I don't remember. I think it's near a certain place. I'm not going to say it on here, but I think it's, along that general line of things and where I would be going. Cuckoo, my Meeple Rouge, you're not too far from me. What's going on in our neighborhoods this week? Randy says, cute. I have so many brushes, but only use a couple. I always have pretty nice eye makeup and literally up on point, so not up properly. You have amazing makeup. Like, it's always so fun and colorful. I'm not doxing you, Ryan. I promise. I promise. I said close to one of the things. Like, I'm pretty sure that that's pretty vague. Hopefully. I would never dox you. I'm always afraid of doxing myself. When I take videos and stuff. The Meeple Rouge says, I'm working, can't play all my new games. Oh, that sucks. Working weekend. I might have to do some work this weekend too. Things are wild. But I am relaxing right now and hanging out with all of you. I'm so happy so many of you are popping on. I really miss everyone. I really miss just hanging out on the lives. Let me know what you want to see. Like I have been doing all sorts of different content. I have my YouTube, I have 2 Instagrams, I have my Patreon, so like not always am I posting on this one, but tell me what you want to see, what you're looking forward to seeing, what you like about the YouTube or not, because I am trying to put more content over there with the videos and stuff, just for longevity. It's easier to find and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you want to see. Randy says, oh my god, I'm so scared of doxing myself too. I'm so afraid of it. I'm always like, oh my gosh. Especially sometimes like when I'm doing filming outside and I like picks up like a sign that's like, yeah, I've accidentally posted my building sign once, like that, like it's just like behind you, Pink Tiger Games, hello, I can't believe you hopped on to say hello. You must be at Gen Con. You must be so busy over at Gen Con. I can't believe that you're here. If y'all don't know Pink Tiger Games, definitely check them out. The sweetest little games. I can't remember the names of them right now because I'm half asleep, but there was this one game that I played and you like give each other kind of compliments by like stacking words and giving them the best compliments to describe them, and it's just this cutest, coziest thing, and it's in like a box plushie, and it's just I cannot. You must check it out. You're not at Gen Con? Is it just like too much insanity over there? Hi Brad, what are you doing this weekend? Thanks for hopping on. Brad got me addicted to bubble tea without the bubbles. I just never went to bubble tea places because the thought of tapioca, anything in my mouth hole, is just not happening for me. But I didn't know you could get so many refreshing, delicious juices without any of the weird gelatinous stuff in it. So now I'm addicted to it and it's bad for my bank account. So if ever I need to pick me up and you're looking for something to send me, definitely just to be like, go get yourself a bubble tea without the bubbles. I've had random followers tell me they know my neighborhood. Yeah, I was posting at bars a lot at one point, and like people kind of know my neighborhood, but I was bumping into people in the streets who knew me, which, not complaining, like it is, I put myself out here, but it is definitely a strange thing to have people know you by like the board game girl or whatnot in your neighborhood. It's kind of like, ooh. Brian says, that sounds awesome. Pink Tiger Games. Pet names, of course. Obviously, pet names. Flatter Me, you think you know me, and more. I haven't played Flatter Me. I would love to play Flatter Me. But Pet Names was the one I did get to try, and it was adorable, and I will get my hands on it as soon, I assure you. Brad says D&D tonight. I really need a D&D group. I would love to play D&D. I've only played a few one-offs and a bunch of like little things with my brothers when I was young. But I'm like, my older brother is 12 years older than me, so obviously I was not playing the proper game because I was so much younger. I was almost at Gen Con, but like I said, I'm holding down the fort because my coworkers are all there and there's just, so much going on. So I was working hard this week. Everyone at Gen Con, I'm sure, is working hard too. I was just doing it sitting in front of a computer instead of getting to interact with all the lovelies in the industry. I will be going to a private event, I guess, in September. I don't know if you're going to that, Amy, but if you are, it would be awesome to see you there. If you're not, well, bummer. But let me know where you'll be. So, I already know what state you're in. I was going to ask. I might be doing a road trip. Randy says, I was grocery shopping with my kid and some dude stopped me. Are you Randy Bright? I followed you on IG. My kid was so confused and thinks I'm IG famous now. Like, no kid. I mean, you're not IG famous. You're pretty consistent and people like what you do. So, you know, I get it. It's awkward to be run into people. I actually have a really good friend now, or like who I met. I was playing on my friend's softball team, and the first game that I played with them, he was like, "Are you the Treasure Bell?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, what?" But he was super chill and also does board game content, so it ended up being really fun. Now I have someone to play board games with. Matt Gelaire says, "I am looking to break into D and D myself. Also, excuse me, I dropped my thing. I really want to get into D&D. I would like, it's just so hard to find people to play with. I really want a fun animated group who is just ridiculous. I think I'm at that phase in life where I'm refinding my people. I have a lot of good friends, but I also like, leaned into different interests in my 20s, and now as I'm getting older, I'm like, I just want to be a little bit nerdy and find my nerdy friends and be ridiculous. Miranda says it makes me so uncomfortable when I'm with him. I can imagine that when there's a kid in the mix, it definitely changes the dynamic of people knowing who you are. Amy, I hope to see you again soon too. I also love your outfits. I don't know if you're still on here, but like love your outfits. If y'all don't follow Pink Tiger Games, you should. The cutest games, the cutest outfits, just feel good all around. All right, so what was I doing with my face? I gotta decide what kind of colors I want in my life today. I didn't really choose what I was wearing as a top or whatnot with any kind of anything. Any suggestions? I am thinking with first glance that I am in the mood for some purples and some glitter. I don't know, but that's how I'm feeling. Also, I love the names of these, like Dreamsicle, Pop Rocks, Punky. Like, it just makes me feel like I am in the 90s. I don't know why, but it does. So that's that. Hi, Tommy Tucker. Let's see here. Or greens, purples and greens. The thing is, I love mixing purples and greens, but then I look like the Joker. So I have to watch out when I do that. Let's see what happens. All right, so what else have people been up to? What are people doing? You can't go wrong with purple. Yeah, purple is always a good move. I used to wear pretty purple. Oh gosh, you can't see my face at all in there. I don't want you to see what I'm doing, but I don't want to be like super awkwardly. What color are your eyes? My eyes are hazel, so they're not like brown. They're like light brown with like rings of green in there. You can see. Sometimes people try to tell me they're not, and I get real mad because like even on my like birth certificate, it's hazel. The names are all backwards for y'all. Sometimes it's like weird. It shows backwards on my camera when I'm filming, but then when it loads afterwards as a video, hi Nerd Lab, I haven't seen you in a while. Then it shows properly. It's because I was trying to film it. Actually, the magic packs that I have, I was opening them and I stopped mid-video because I thought it was all backwards, but then afterwards when I watched it, it wasn't backwards. So it's super confusing. Randy says, hi Ryan. Nice to see you. What are you up to this morning? Randy says, I have super green eyes, so I love purple makeup. And she is definitely cheering for the purple. So we will continue with the purple. I just kind of make it up, like I said, as I go. And it looks ridiculous throughout the process. And then at some point, it looks fine. And usually you only see the finished product. So you'll get to experience all the ridiculousness for being here. Ryan is also a big fan of Final Fantasy VII. So we have been chatting about that of late. I love Final Fantasy VII. Do we have any other Final Fantasy VII lovers in the crowd here? And if so, who is your favorite character and why? Because I want to cosplay Aerith in that red dress from the remake. If y'all know, you know, because, yeah, it's a beautiful dress. I'd also like to cosplay like Tifa in her regular outfit, but all those bits and pieces that I think make it a really cool outfit are the hard things to find, like the shoes and the arm stuff. And like, I'm not the most crafty when it comes to like costume stuff. I am messing this up only a little bit, lol, says not Dunrick. Ryan, sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. My bad. I hope I have not doxed you now. I'm so bad at this. Eris. Yes, she is awesome. She is super, super, super awesome. Also, somebody help me out here. Cause like when I played on the computer, her name was Aerith, and then whoever played on the PlayStation always called her Eris, and now that I'm playing on the remake, it's Aerith again. So for like 20 years, I was saying Eris because everyone else was, but I had always thought it was Aerith, and it is Aerith in the remake. So can someone clear up this for me? Am I having one of those whatever effects where I'm making shit up, or like someone explain this to me? I still need to frame and then find a place to hang the Aerith art I commissioned. While you're fine, name is literally on the profile. Good. I am happy because it was not my intention. Yeah, original translation issue on the PS1. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, so like I was like one of those people who wanted to correct people when I was young, and I guess I just didn't because I thought I was wrong because so many people, like I was the only person I know playing it on the PC. So I was just like, am I freaking crazy? So that helps a lot that her name's actually Aerith. And it makes me feel a lot better that I wasn't just like wrong my whole life. I guess it is both, right? Like it's whatever experience. Nobody is wrong. It's the experience you had and what they were called. So I'm not actually being like, haha, you are wrong. But I just wanted to know that my brain was not just like making things up. So thank you. Thank you for clarifying that. All right, I don't know what I have done here. There's some purple going on my face. I'm not sure if I want to switch up. I just put glitter, but I'm not ready for the glitter. The glitter will be at the end. I think I'm gonna add some, so that was the Pop Rocks. I think I'm gonna add some Boom to the outsides and see how that goes. Some Boom. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. What else is going on with y'all? What have you been playing? Brian, have you been playing lots of games lately or not so much? More hanging with the kiddos? Oh gosh. Like I said, I just make this up. I just make it up and hope it works out. Darren Bork, hi. Nice to meet ya. Nice to see ya. I am just hanging out, doing my makeup, talking about games, being nerdy. Limone Momo, what's up? So what have y'all been playing lately? What have you been up to? How are you enjoying your summer or winter, depending on which hemisphere you're in? Because I'm not actually sure where everyone is, and I don't want to assume. Yes. I think, oh, I know what. I'm in the mood for wings today. Oh gosh, there's makeup all over my face. I will fix this after. But right now, you get to see why I said that it's actually so ridiculous looking in the process. And you all get to always see the finished product where it looks fine. And I just make sure that the pictures I take make it look fine. But there's some pretty solid ridiculousness going on in my face right now. Finished a playthrough of The Alters last week. The Alters. I haven't heard of that one. You want to tell me more about that? I don't know what that is. Jeremy said, I played golf today. I haven't played golf in a few years, and it was the first time in a few years when I played a few years ago, and I would love to play golf regularly. I need to find golf friends who will deal with my ridiculous not goodness for the time being, because I need to get back into it, and who would want to go regularly. So if you're ever looking for a golf partner who's not very good, and you want to get me back in the ropes and get a cart and maybe a few brewskis, you let me know, sir. Kids mostly, but Lorcana is my current favorite. Oh my goodness, Brian, I didn't know that. That's so fun to hear. What do you like about Lorcana? Tell me. I can't comment too much for obvious reasons, but you can. So tell me what makes you love Lorcana. Is it because the kiddos like it? I'm sure that that's probably part of the reason. Or maybe not. Maybe they don't like it at all. Maybe they're too young and you just play with your friends. What do I want to do on the top so that it looks more together-like? And I want wings. Do I want black wings? So actually my friend wears this really fun green eyeliner for wings, and she recommended the brand to me, which is just some Amazon brand. Not sure. They're Face Paint Pen Bobisuka. And the colors are quite phenomenal. I don't know if the green one's in here. Oh, it is. And they actually come out like super bright like this. So I could just stick with a traditional black, or I could do some green and be like real wild with purples and greens on my face. I don't know. I could do some yellows, see how that goes. Let me know what you think. Good to know. Beer drinker as well, huh? Double bonus. I will definitely knock back a beer or two, especially if I'm out in the sun. If I'm not feeling it, because some days I just don't, I will drink the non-alcoholic Coronas, because the non-alcoholic Coronas are delicious, just so y'all know. But generally, yeah, like a beer or two, especially in the summer. The Altars has you stranded on a dangerous planet, so there's crafting and resource collection, but the main hook is that your character is basically useless and has to make alternate timeline clones. That sounds intense. What weight of a game are we talking here? That's like quite something. Kids Table BG, what is up? Aren't you at Gen Con? It's so cute to see so many board game publishers hopping on over here when they should be at Gen Con. I don't want to like out you, but are at Gen Con, I imagine, and making time to see me just blab away about my Saturday morning. So hello, thank you for popping on. I wish it was because the kids like it. It's actually, I have on those LP right around the corner from my house and play every Sunday. Now, what I like about it is the artwork is storing that they're Hi, Sean! How are you doing? Are you at Gen Con? Everyone's at Gen Con. I'm thinking about trying to do a road trip through the States and like through Ontario and back around maybe at some point. Not sure when or how, but just letting you know if I'm back in Ontario. It's super fun, Brian, that you get to play Lorcana every Sunday. I'm not sure what the rest of that was saying. Have an awesome day. I got to go pick my kids up. See you later. Take care. Randy said I was going to say black, but that green could be rad as hell. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Like, I can always, like, if it's cool on my face but doesn't go with what I'm wearing, I can always change what I'm wearing after. Also, wings are the thing that I'm the worst at. Like, I've seen so many videos of how to do it so that it's cute. It's just like, I'm not good at making it cute. Hi, Broken Monkey and MTG Board. Hey, MTG Board, it's been a while. I am just hanging out, starting off Saturday with all you folks. I don't know what my hair is doing. I changed my conditioner. I don't know if it's just like too thick for my hair and like making it kind of look a bit greasy instead of drying nicely. I'm not really sure. Or if it's just really humid and we're all experiencing this phenomenon right now. I'm trying to figure that one out. Brad says, like, at least 15-hour game. 15-hour game? Like, it's a 15-hour board game? Is it like a campaign? Like, or do you just have to sit there and keep it out for 15 hours? What is going on? Sorry, sometimes there's like a breeze in my house and it makes my door bang and I like, freaks me out. Kind of mature because it can deal with depression and mental health stuff with some of the altars. Oh, it's a video game, right? I think, is it the Japanese anime one? Is that what is, am I wrong or is it that? Because I have a friend who was telling me about something similar recently and like maybe I just got confused when I was talking about it thinking it was a board game. But if it's that Japanese anime heavy topic game, then I know what it is. Randy says, if you come through Ontario, you got to stop in London. If you're headed to Detroit, I'm on the way. That's really good to know. I would love to stop in London. I have a friend in Kitchener who had offered me a place, but I could do quite a few little stops in Ontario. Ontario is gorgeous, and my friends there are awesome, like yourself. So I would be super down to stop in London if I have a couch to sleep on. My MTG board says, aw. Do you drive, Mish? Yes, I drive. Of course I drive. I have a car, and I do the driving thing. Yes, I almost came to the townships this week. I am talking about going on a road trip. Kind of need to be able to drive to do that. So know that Altars is a video game. Is it not anime? Is it like Japanese style? Am I making this up? Or maybe it's like two different games that are similar. Windsor. I can stop in Windsor. Windsor's really close to Detroit, except it's not Detroit, which seems a little safer for me as a place to stay. So let me know if you got a couch. Randy's got a pull-out couch. This is phenomenal. I love all these options. It makes the trip much more viable. Especially like friends in the States definitely hit me up because once I get over there with the exchange rate, like hotel rooms get a bit insane. The Treasure Bell World Tour. Yeah, I would love. The problem is that I don't have time off coming up. I would love to do it with time off so I could check out board game stores and like go to like lakes and beaches and all that stuff. And that would be the dream. But right now I just cannot. So what was I going to do with the top of my eyeballs? Let's see. Let us see. And what are you doing today, Brad? Sorry, that came out really weird because I was checking out my eyeballs. MTG Boar says, I do. That would be awesome. You could join a Clock Tower game. I would love to join a Clock Tower game. Is that a specific night? Let me know. Maybe send me a DM if you want, but also let me know here because it gives me things to talk about that are super interesting. But I would love a Clock Tower night. If it's a specific night of the week, I can try to aim to be there for that. I'm not great at those types of games, and they're not typically my favorite types of games, but I love playing Blood on the Clock Tower with people who I don't know super well, to get to know them, to be super immersive. If you all don't know, Blood on the Clock Tower is kind of like Werewolf on steroids, and it is quite phenomenal. And there's someone who's like kind of game mastering at the same time, so the game can kind of change, and it's a lot of fun. All right, this cupcake is adding the glitter, some cupcake glitter. So this is like glitters of green and silver and pink into here. This eyeball kind of was clumpy about it, and it's a little bit way too much into everywhere. But now it's like that thing where it's like, do I make this one all intense too, since that will make them even? Or do I just rock one that's more intense than the other? D&D this evening. Didn't know if I'll do anything this afternoon. Yes, you did say D&D this evening. That's a good description. Yes, it really is, I think, werewolf on the roids. Okay, so I actually am feeling like the sparkles helped it feel more like it was on properly, instead of all over my face. So now... Hi, Chill Fox Games. I don't know Chill Fox Games. I don't know what games you make, Chill Fox Games. I might have to check that out after this live, because I should, be au courant with everything in the game world as much as I can. So hello, Chill Fox Games. Let me know what you make down in the comments if you want, and I will give it a little shout out for me to go check out later. Right, so wings. Also, I want to put on jewelry, but I am such a mess in my apartment. I don't know where my things are. I have some here, but I don't know. That's the things that I want. Hi, Picnics. How are you doing? We are just talking games while I put on some makeup and get ready for my day. Wings, like my eye wings. Some wings for my eyes that are probably going to go horrible and could end up in me having a potty mouth on camera, which is I try to avoid, but let's be honest, it's a thing. How are you doing, Picnics? What have you been playing lately? I think Picnics was telling me that they played in the Magic Final Fantasy set, was it the pre-release, after not having played Magic for many years, because that theme is just amazing. Jack Boyle, hello, how are you doing? My mind went somewhere else with the wings. Oh, I haven't put on mascara. I should probably do that. Sometimes I like to do it before. So I know you're supposed to do it after, because sometimes the fallout of the eyeshadow, it can land in your mascara, but I'm just so bad at doing it. I mean, I like to do it before, that way if I get it on my eyeballs, I can just wipe it off and then not ruin all the eyeshadow I just did. But I'm gonna put this on. And I'm going to hope I don't ruin everything, because I've never put on mascara while talking to people live on Instagram. And even when I'm not doing that, I have a pretty solid track record of messing it up. So here we go. You're not going to get to watch. Sorry. But yes, what have you been playing lately, Jack Boyle? What else have I played? Camel Up this summer for the first time. Well, I guess it was in the spring, May. You've got this. I appreciate it. I appreciate the vote of confidence oh so much. It's starting off all right. Hi, Montreal Calling. How are you doing? What have you been playing lately? And when should we play a game? Are you still going to meetups? I am definitely overdue for a game night. You can focus on the mascara. We can entertain ourselves for a minute. That's sweet of you. I appreciate that. Just so y'all know, since Brad, I know you are a enjoyer of it, I will be on the next season of Codenames Live. I have gotten the invite, so I have to choose a date and a partner, but I will be a captain again this season and hope that you can join. And it is going all right. Look at the difference there. Look at it. I've never done one of those, like, look how different my eyeballs are. I've been working on TTRPGs lately, like working as in developing them, or just like playing some TTRPGs. And if so, which TTRPGs have you been playing? Any other Skull King fans? Oh my gosh. So did you see that? Because I didn't know, and I should know, but I didn't know. Ravensburger released a Skull King puzzle, and it was like at Gen Con, and I saw Brie had it with the Skull King game. So like it's like the art from the new Skull King, because Ravensburger I think distributes Skull King in Europe. And there's a puzzle. Like, I think it's like a 500-piece puzzle of the Skull King art, and it's super cool. So if you haven't seen that, you should definitely check that out too. I don't know where you'd find it unless you're the Running Board Gamer. I don't know if that's still their name on Instagram, but yes, they have a photo with that. Oh my god, it needs that. Yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool. I'm gonna find out internally like how to get that, so to make sure we have it. Like, I mean, make sure I don't get to make the decisions, but see if it's in Canada, how we can get it, because it's super cool. And I'm excited about it. I want a copy. Heck yes, code names, please don't choose Monday the 22nd because I have to teach a class that night. I'm not gonna do it in August. I don't think. I'm not mentally prepared. But I'm thinking more closer. I don't know how big the season is. August, September, probably sometime in September. I would go with September. But yes, let me know if you have some availabilities that will not be okay in September, because I'd love for you to be able to watch. They released the expansion at Gen Con. Now I'm sad I didn't go. Yes, there's an expansion for Skull King. Did you already know that, or are you looking it up now? Because yes, there was the expansion, the Ravensburger puzzle, all sorts of Skull King. Also, Grandpa Beck's games is phenomenal. They are so cool, so nice, so wholesome. Just love them. Jack Boyle said, I just got the Magnus Achieves, but I've been playing the Alien and Arkham Horror TTRPGs. Wow, you are playing so many TTRPGs. You must have the coolest game group to get so many lifestyle games in. That sounds awesome. Very, very awesome. September 22nd. Okay, noted. No, don't book September 22nd. So I will avoid the 22nd. Okay, we are moving forward with this mascara situation. Oh no, is this eyeball doing a weird thing? There's like a clump on my brush. Also, I never know if I want to like dip the brush anew for the second eye. I probably should, so they start off on equal playing fields, but I did not, so we're working with what we have. I've been following We Play SK weekly. You play Skull King every week? I want to play Skull King every week. It's just like, is it like your favorite trick-taking game? Is that what that's all about? Because it is really fun. It's really good. I showed that game to my brother and a good friend back home, and they both immediately liked it and still mention it from time to time and tell me to bring it. So, super good game. I love their like spins on classic kind of games. I would like this part to pop up more, but I don't know. It might be too late for them bits. Everything's online. I have more free time every other week, and I've been on summer break from teaching. Oh, you're a teacher. That's wonderful. Great profession. Everything online helps. I'm thinking about getting involved in some online D&D because I don't know how else to do it right now. It's always fun and good at large numbers. How many people do you get coming out for Skull King typically? Because it's really cool. I've only played at 3, and I would love to play with more. That must be really makes it more like hard to predict what you're gonna get for tricks when there's that many people. Randy says I gotta run and do the mom thing now, but this was fun and keep me posted on the road trip thing. It's so nice to see you. I hadn't talked to you in so long. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. My face is coming along. Thank you for helping with the color choices. I will send you a picture of what wings I choose. 3 for Alien, 4 for Arkham Horror. Ooh, how is the Alien game? I've played Nemesis, which is like, not a TTRPG, but Nemesis, that scares me. I'm not great at semi-co-op. I don't like turning evil. And I turned evil just because I thought everyone else was going to turn evil, but it's so unlike me that it just made me really, really stressed out. So next, I think I'm going to, before I do the wings, oh wait, maybe I should do the wings before the blush. Okay, I need some votes here. How flamboyant do I want to be with my wings? Do I want to be like wild and do like bright green, wrong side, bright green, bright yellow, or do I just want to stick with like a basic black? So here are my options of colors. Our game nights are usually 8 to 12, so we usually play Skull King and Clock Tower and people go home. That is incredible, and you do that every week? Every single week? That's incredible! Randy's voting bright green. I'm leaning between the bright green or the yellow. I don't know why. I'm feeling the yellow would be super fun with the purple. It might be ridiculous with the green shirt. Oh, so we have one bright green, one bright yellow. I wonder what this color's like. I don't know what this one's like either. This is the bright yellow. So this is kind of like what that would do. Some bright yellow here. And then this is the green, because the green's also really cool. Hi, Andrew. How are you doing? Are you not at Gen Con? It's so nice to see so many people popping in who I thought were at Gen Con, because I thought I was just the only one at home being like, I'm lonely. I'm going to go live and put on some makeup. I vote for ridiculous. So bright yellow is the ridiculous choice, I think. But I'm kind of into it. Like, I've done the green before. Let's try the yellow. I think I'm getting better at it, so hopefully I can just take it off if it's not good and not ruin everything I've done. Jack Boyle says, I used to have a large in-person friend group every week, but my ex got them in the divorce. Sigh. That's rough. Oh, we got another vote for green. So green is technically winning, but I've decided on yellow. So y'all are just gonna have to bear with me and see what happens. Yeah, divorce is hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, by the way, these are the tips. So they're a lot more sturdy than those weird, like, paintbrush-esque tips. Hi, yep, no Gen Con for me. I know you were traveling a bit, so maybe you're having some downtime now. I'm happy to hear from you. Will I be seeing you in Florida in September? Are you invited to that? If you're not, I apologize for being awkward and asking you. But that's where I will be next, so I'm hoping that I will see people I know. Veto power. Let's see here. Oh, it comes out so easily. It's not... Okay, it is really, like, neon and bright, but it's, like, not so intense that it's disturbing. And I'm really bad at wings. So this is the first one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. That's why we're the game house. We've had the most stable marriage. Hi, TechStats! Hi, so nice to see you. I'm just hanging out, doing my makeup, talking about games. The stable marriage board game house is amazing. So, like, you see it all, but you stand strong, and all the folk gather. I love that for you. TechStat, thank you for the flowers. That is so sweet. You know what? This yellow is not showing up as much as I would like it to. Let's see if I'm gonna put on more coats, but, like, every time, because I'm not very good with fine motor skills here, every time I put it, it's going to get thicker and change shapes. Okay, that is definitely more visible, but it's also longer and thicker. So maybe a bit ridiculous. And I'm never able to do them even. So let's see what happens when I do the other side. Oh, actually, just I was mentioning someone had gotten me these, and I just wanted to point that out again because I love these brushes. And thank you so much for getting these for me. I use them all the time. I love them very much. So thank you. All right, other eye. Oh God. Here it begins. It begins. So also, so ridiculous. And I don't want to point it out because you can't unsee it once you know, but one of my eyes is higher than the other. Like one of my ears is higher than the other. I'm not perfectly symmetrical. So like when I add the wings, it like accentuates the fact that they are not symmetrical. Jack says, oh yeah, we host it all the time and I thought we were stable, but she surprised me with another perspective. Oof, that's rough, bud. I'm sorry to hear. Hello to everyone joining. We're just hanging out, having a nice Saturday morning. Lol, awkward, no, I don't know about that, but all good. Yes, enjoying downtime between travel. Next trip is Rotterdam. That's awesome. Just, I'm sorry. I hope I see you again soon at other events. I don't know if you have anything coming up. I will be at possibly distributor game days. Are you going to any of those? One yellow, one green, be asymmetrical. I could do one yellow and green. I could also like do yellow and green. I've done like 3 different colors before on the same, like on each eye, but symmetrical, not asymmetrical, because asymmetrical kind of freaks me out. I'm not good at that. Like people who wear 2 different socks, like never been very good with that. Okay. Oh God, what have I done? I appear to be developing. No. Okay. I thought oh gosh, sorry. I must be wondering what's going on over here. But I thought they're just getting bigger and bigger. This one looked a lot more coarse, and I thought I was like growing like eyeball hairs, which makes no sense now that I think about it, but like that's what it felt like for a second. It could also just be that I'm becoming wrinkly in the age of that I am. And the heat, I haven't been sleeping perfectly fabulously. I am not good at this. I need like a Q-tip to like wipe off half of this, but I don't have those in my room, so they're just gonna stay on for the duration of this live, and I'm just gonna look like some sort of warrior princess, and then I will deal with them later. 100% symmetrical is Uncanny Valley, so your asymmetries are good things. Thank you. Apparently beauty, first reaction beauty is like based on symmetry. There's like, you know, the science and stuff about it. Hairy eyeball is borderline Lovecraftian. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I was just like, who knew? I've developed a hairy eyeballs. That is incorrect. My eyeballs are not hairy, which is good because I don't want to have to deal with that. So, I wonder if this orangey colored tint on top of the base that I put would be ridiculous. I have something more in the purple vein that I think I brought in here. I thought I grabbed it on my way in. Maybe I did not. Well, that was an epic fail. Orange might just be too much with everything going on. Okay, we'll do some blush situation. There we go. It's a mess over here. Everything's a mess. Hi Tara, how's it going? Just hanging out, doing some makeup. I only have this color blush right now, and it is way too bright for a lot of things. But who cares? I'm just gonna be extra. I need to buy another one, but I dropped it on the floor. The more and more neutral colors, I think, or actually maybe I dropped my pink one on the floor and just got mad and got an even pinker one. But blush is expensive, all that to say, and I don't wear it as much in the summer because I get a tan. I love this thing, by the way. Once again, to the person who got me these, thank you so much. I am not a pro. I don't use them correctly, but I love it and it makes me feel like a diva. So thank you. Okay. It's all coming along here. I don't need to wear a necklace with this shirt because it does its own thing, which is good because when it's really hot out and we wear metals, it can also often just get like really uncomfortable. I was just gonna wear simple earrings, but I don't know where I took them off. Just little studs, so we'll see about that. What do I have left? Let's see if this orange lipstick's easy to fix because it's not really lipstick, so let's just do the orange and find out, and I can just put on the purple later if it's not gonna work. You guys get to go through the motions with me, find out if I make myself look ridiculous. Actually, the warm glow actually goes all right. It's a bit warm. Probably the purple would be better. When you get up close, there's just too many colors going on. Look like I'm going to do some sort of costume party. But from a distance, it's fine, and I will fix it later. All right. Also, I think that it would be super cute to wear my these, but one of them broke, and I'm sad about it. These are by Chaos Curios. They make really cool things out over in the UK. And I think this would be a perfect thing to wear with this outfit. It matches what's going on my face hole, but alas, I'm sure it's fixable. I'm just dropped another thing. I'm really bad at fine motor skills, so I just have to like reattach this to this, but I need someone who's good at doing those things because I'm just not a fine motor skill girly. Like, I have good dexterity and I can throw and catch and all that stuff, but like little things. Robert, what are you doing? You're at Gen Con. I know you're at Gen Con. It's so nice, like I said, for people who are at Gen Con to just pop on anyway. I've just been talking about games and doing my makeup, and talking about how I really wish this earring wasn't broken because I think it would go nicely with what I'm wearing, but maybe I will just be like a pirate and only wear one of them because I don't think I have the patience to even bother trying to fix this. This seems like a lot to try and do this right now. But they're so cute. Once again, they're by Chaos Curios, and it didn't break because their stuff is not solid. It broke because I don't store my things well and travel a lot, and they get all stuck together, and I am impatient, if that says it all. So that's that. I'm done my face. I see a bunch of people joining at the moment, so if you have any board game chatters that you want to have, let's have them. Otherwise, I will be taking off soon, continuing with my Saturday, and yeah, thank you all for hanging out and entertaining me this morning and helping me choose my makeup colors, whether they are to your taste in the end or not. This is what I look like for the day. Such a good face. That's so sweet. And there was probably some lag there, so that timing was just immaculately perfect. But I got my purple pinks, my yellows, my green top. I'm ready for the day. What should I do? What should I do with my day? I'm all dressed up. No place to go. Was gonna maybe film some content. I am perfectly done up for filming. Our whole is it like on the hour right now? Because so many of you are joining 12:30. 12:30 seems to be a time. Hello to all of you joining. I was just getting dolled up and talking about board games. There's so many things I want to play. There's so many things I want to play. I just want to play everything. I need more time to play. I need more time to clean up. I'm doing a purge soon as well. I have some duplicates and some things I don't play anymore. Has anybody purged anything lately? Gen Con lunch break. Y'all on Gen Con lunch break? Is that what's up? Is that why you're here now? Hey, Gen Con lunch breakers. Don't worry, you bring the good times with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to do the one earring thing. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to be that person with the one earring. And we're gonna rock it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to brush my hair one more time to see what's going on. It's all sun-kissed over here. Okay. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Oh goodness, I feel like I've tangle there. Let me know if you enjoyed this live and if you would like me to go live more often, because I used to go live more often and I miss chattering with you all. I've been trying to go live on YouTube. I've been trying to move a lot of my content over there just for like I said, it's easier to like manage and keep in order and everything. But I don't have a big following there, so I go live and then you know, y'all aren't here to hop on and just make it entertaining and be here with me. So let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know if you would like to sub to my YouTube to do them over there, because that would also be awesome. Very helpful. I would love that, honestly. Very helpful for me if you're into that. And I'm just going to say thank you all for being here, and I'm going to hop off and have a great day. Take care. Bye, everyone.